All right, welcome to the sixth and the last session of our personal development workshop. In this session, we'll be looking at continuous growth and becoming the best of yourself. And this is very, very important because personal development is not a destination. It's something that requires continuous effort, continuous improvement. If you look inward very well, you are going to realize that there are so many things that you need to improve on. Ziegler, who said that you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. There is a need to focus on growing, learning, and becoming always the best. You see, there is always a better version of you, irrespective of how good you are now. You can always get better, right? You can always get better. This is because growth itself means improvement. It means becoming wiser, stronger, more skilled, more grounded in whatever it is that you are doing, more impactful over time. And it's about rising from failure, learning from mistakes, and then continuously stretching your potential beyond the bounds. Right now, the aim is to be better. The aim is not to be better than others, but to be better than you were yesterday. So on a daily basis, there is that continuous effort to be better than you were yesterday, right? Now, let's talk about the mindset. There are two types of mindset. We have the fixed mindset and we have the growth mindset. The fixed mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence are set on the stone. It means the person with a fixed mindset believes that once he has become a professional, he has this level of capacity, he has to stay like that. The growth mindset believes that they can develop and improve through effort, through learning, and through persistence. Now, to grow continuously, therefore, it is important for you to adopt the growth mindset. And this means seeing challenges as opportunities, viewing feedback as a gift, not as an attack, and then believing that with consistency you can improve. You see, as humans, we always need to be challenged in order to improve. We cannot improve in the absence of challenge. It is challenges that will push you to improve. So if you find yourself within an environment where you are not challenged, if you find yourself among the group of people that do not challenge you, that do not inspire you, it means that you need to step out. You need to move into another cycle. You have outlived that community, you have outlived that cycle, and you need to move to a next cycle where people who knows better than you are available. What I'm trying to say is, if you are the best in your cycle, it means that cycle is no longer for you. You need to move on. You need to move to another cycle where you have people who know better than you, people who can challenge you, people whose competence make mockery of your competence. In that way, you are challenged to what? To want to. And you can't do this effectively if you don't seek feedback. You need to be able to consider feedback as a gift. Right? That as people gives you feedback, the people criticizes you, it is not an attack. It is actually them helping you to become better. We have all lived good of our criticisms, of how people have criticized us over the time, and we've become good of it because when people point out your errors, it gives you you open your eyes to what you need to work on next, right? And how desperately you need to do it, because you are now seeing that people are now picking on it. And nobody likes to be picked on, because you don't want to be picked on and consistently picked on. You are compelled to go and work on it. And then the need for consistency, to ensure that at every point in time there is a consistency in your growth, that you are growing and you are improving, you are getting better in your skill, in your profession, in your intellectual capacity, your emotional intelligence, that there is a consistency in growth, there is a consistency in increase of your ability and of your intelligence. We take this quick break, and when we return, we're going to talk about how to keep growing daily.
Hi there. Thank you for choosing to participate in our workshop. We're thrilled to have you on this learning journey with us. If you just came across this video online or on our channel, you can access all the workshop videos on our website at jomorc.com or on our YouTube channel at Jomo Mentorship. Looking to take your skills to the next level? Explore our wide range of in-depth courses at elearn.jomorc.com. Here's a glimpse of what we offer. Number 1, customer service essentials. Number 2, team building and management. Number 3, corporate profiling and job application. Number 4, personal and servant leadership. Number 5, human resource management. Number 6, communication and public speaking. Number 7, project management. Number 8, marketing and branding. And finally, number 9, counseling and conflict resolution. Whether you prefer learning remotely or at your own pace, we've got you covered with flexible and engaging learning experiences. Visit elearn.jomorc.com today and start building the future you deserve.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. Now let's look at how you can keep growing daily. Number 1 is what? By reading and by learning regularly. This is very, very critical. There is need for you to consistently learn. There is a very, we're all used to the saying that learning never ends. But then it's very, very important for you to keep track of what you learn. You need to read books, listen to podcasts, take courses online, and you need to exercise a very high level of intentionality when it comes to feeding your mind with the necessary information it needs to grow. And you can start this with 10 to 15 minutes of reading per day. Understand? If you're able to read 10 to 15 minutes every day, you'll be able to finish up to 12 books in a year. That is very, very amazing. So just 10 to 15 minutes every day. By the end of the year, you'll be done with at least 12 books. Now, the second point I would like to mention here is the need to surround yourself with the growth-minded people. There is need for you to surround yourself with growth-minded people, people who want to grow, not people who are comfortable where they are. No, the people you have around you have to be people themselves who are also friends, families, people who are close to you, close associates. They all have to be people who understand the importance of growth and who themselves are also passionate about driving their growth. The next is reflect often. It is very, very important for you to reflect from time to time. You want to take the time on a weekly basis to ask yourself, what did I learn this week? What did I do well? Where can I improve? You ask yourself these questions. Now, self-reflection sharpens your self-awareness. In session 1 of this workshop, we talked about self-awareness, and it also helps you to course correct quickly. You understand? The next is set new goals regularly. It's important for you to set new goals for yourself, so that you're able to keep yourself busy and also keep yourself, engaged constructively. And the next is giving back. It's important for you to also, to grow, because the truth of the matter is we grow in giving back. So you grow more when you help others grow. You want to mentor someone, you want to volunteer, you want to teach, you want to also become a source of illumination to another person, a source of value to another person. You have watched this video, maybe you have gained 1 or 2 values. Of course, as I do this, I'm also getting better. I'm also reminded of the things that I have learned, and that is also very, very important and very, very key. Now, I spoke earlier about the need to become your best self, right? Now, your best self is not a perfect version of you. It is a progressive version of you. What it means is that you are better than you used to be, and there is always a room. You see, as a human being, your capacity is so limitless. Your capacity is so limitless. You can always be better. You can always do better. You can always get better. You can always, advance. You can always progress. You can always get it done better. Right? We are talking about the you that takes responsibility, that lives by values, that faces fear with courage, and keeps striving to be better. Not to impress other people, but what to fulfill your potential. And this is very, very important. Finally, your personal development is your responsibility, not your parents, not your bosses, not the government's responsibility, right? It is your own responsibility. Whether you want to develop yourself or not, whether you want to build character for yourself or not, it is your responsibility to do so. So there is need for you to choose growth, choose consistency, and also choose to show up daily for your dreams. Make daily commitments, daily routine, the small tasks that you can do on a daily basis. Do it for your own good. The journey of becoming is never over, but every step you take should be a step in the right direction. It shouldn't be a situation where you take 2 steps forward and then you take 4 steps backward, right? So a few action steps that I will need you to take. I need you to write a personal growth plan for the next 3 months, which will include the following: 3 areas you want to improve in, specific actions you will take, books, courses, or mentors you will engage, and then how you will track your progress. You owe this to yourself, you owe this to your family, you owe this to your community, you owe this to your future to become the best version of you. Thank you very much for participating in this session. On behalf of the management of Jobo Resource Center, I sincerely appreciate your resilience and your commitment. And it's a prayer that having participated in this workshop, that this workshop will yield its fruit for you, and that all that we have discussed in this workshop will help you become better and better. Thank you.